What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy OTR Ju, and I am back with another video after almost 3 years now. But we are finally back, and today we're going to be talking about how to start a clothing brand in 2023. Now, the first thing you want to do when creating a brand is to create a name. When you're creating a name, make sure that name is unique and no one has it. Secondly, you want to make sure that the name has a story behind it. Now, the reason why you want to make sure that your brand name has a story behind it is because people are going to feel like they should buy your product even more once they hear the story. Now, my brand is called Emotional Clothing, and the meaning behind it is emotions drive the decisions we make. So what I mean by that is people go through different emotions each day. Some people let that emotion get the best of them and make bad decisions. Others use that emotion to do something good. So when you wear my brand, I want you to overcome those emotions no matter what it is to better yourself or the world. Now, the second thing you want to do is to get your LLC. Now, to get your LLC, you want to check your statewide database to make sure that no one has the name of your brand, because if someone does, then you're going to have to create another name. The third step to creating a clothing brand is to create a logo. When creating a logo, there's two routes that you can take. The first route, which is the one I took, is to learn how to design yourself. Now, you can search up videos on YouTube how to use Illustrator, which is what I did. Illustrator costs around $20 per month. There's also another software for iPads, which is called Procreate. That costs around $10. That's a one-time fee. So if you have an iPad, you can use Procreate. Now, the second route that you can take is to go on Instagram and search up SCD, which stands for studio, and that'll bring up a whole bunch of graphic designers. Those graphic designers typically charge around $10 to $150, depending on how good you want your logo to be. And then you also can go on Fiverr, which is a website, and you can search up graphic designers on there also, and they typically charge $10 to $150, depending on how good you want your logo to be. The fourth step to creating a clothing brand is to get your EIN number. Now, the reason why you need your EIN number is because you can use that to hire employees, open a business bank account, pay your federal taxes, or apply for business licenses and permits. Now, the fifth step is to open a business bank account. Now, the reason why you're going to need this business bank account is because you want to separate those personal funds and business funds. You don't want to be spending business money on personal things. Now, when opening a business bank account, you're going to need that LLC and EIN number, like I've told you previously. Now, I personally recommend going to Chase and open a business bank account, where you also can go find a local credit union if you care about getting approved for a higher credit line or a bigger amount of money for a loan. Now, since we're halfway through this video, I need everybody to go check out our social medias and our website. If you pause the video and scan this link tree, it'll bring up everything. Now, I'd appreciate it if y'all did this, because I'm giving y'all this free game on how to start your own clothing brand. The sixth step is to find a vendor for your clothes. Now, I personally use Alpha Broder. You can go on there and get a t-shirt for as low as $2 and some change. I'm not sure the exact, but $2 and some change. I get my shirts for around $4.56 because I do want the better quality. I do try to keep the production of my shirts under $10 though, so I can still sell them for a pretty reasonable price and still make profit off of each shirt. Now, once you got that product off of that wholesaler or vendor, you are ready to start taking your products to a print shop. Now, when looking for a print shop, you want to find the best print shop available and a print shop who's going to charge you a least amount of money. Now, my print shop personally charges me 95 cents per print. I'm not sure exactly how much other print shops are charging, but that's what I'm getting charged. When looking for a print shop, you do want to think about how much you're getting charged for other things that has to do with your product. I try to keep the production of my shirt under $10. So that's included the shirt, prints, how much the soda tags on. Now, I sell my shirts for around $20. So I'm making over double the amount of money that I spent on to get the shirt made. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for a local print shop. Step number 8 is to brand your products. What I mean by branding your product is to take out the original tag that's in your product and put in a custom tag. Now, when I see a shirt, I don't want to see a tag in there that says Hanes. When I buy a shirt off of a clothing brand, I want to see a tag with their custom name or their logo or anything that I can identify their brand by. Step number 9 of creating a clothing brand is simply to promote your product. Now, to promote your product, you need to be posting on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any social media platform you can think of. Now, I promote my brand and product on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I just started to use Twitter, and I'm just now starting to get back on YouTube because I see they lowered the requirements to get monetized. So I personally think that all clothing brand owners are going to try to jump on this wave because they did lower the requirements and they're trying to get that YouTube bag too, as well as getting that clothing brand bag. So jump on this wave while you can and try not to drown. Step number 10, the last step everybody and their mama been waiting for. Step number 10 is easy. Selling your product. That's the easy part. Now, it should be the easy part if you promoted your brand, like I said in step number 9. If you haven't done that, then you should get started on that because there's no way you're gonna make sales if you haven't promoted your brand. If you think you're gonna make some sales without promoting your brand, then I need you to rethink this other brand thing through because it's not for you. If you've done this and ready to start selling your products, then you should have a website. If you don't know how to create a website, then DM me on Instagram at OTRJU_ or DM my brand page at EMOTCLO. You also could sell your products at pop-up shops. If you're worried about not making your money back at a pop-up shop, you can go to the mall and sell your products. There's already people at the mall looking to buy clothes. So you can do that. You also can post on Instagram, Facebook, any social media that you offer and pick up and delivery orders. You can get a kiosk in the mall if you got the money for that. Anything. It's so many ways you can sell your product, but I appreciate everybody that stuck with me throughout this whole video and watch. If you did, I want all of you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. Comment what you would like to see us post in the future, and also comment what type of clothes you would like for me to release in the future.